The man was horrified to find out before boarding the plane. The flight number he was going to take was 10:15, and today's date happened to be October 15th. Even the plane's departure time was delayed to 10:15 due to weather conditions. It was too much of a coincidence. Nick felt a faint sense of unease, but everything around him seemed normal. Feeling apprehensive, he asked the captain,
"Good flight today?"
"Very good. Welcome aboard."
Only then did Nick put his mind at ease. But just as he had put away his luggage, he turned around and saw a strange man looking at him meaningfully. And then he found an MP3 player in the pocket of the seat in front of him. However, the content on the screen made him feel terrified. It showed the mystery of the disappearance of Flight 1015. Wasn't this the very flight he was on? Out of curiosity, Nick hurriedly found his headphones, wanting to hear what exactly was being said inside. To his surprise, the content of the recording was exactly the same as what was happening in the cabin, and it even mentioned that it was raining heavily outside. Nick immediately opened the sunshade to check, and sure enough, the weather outside the window was exactly as described in the recording. But what followed shocked him even more. It said that in 1 hour, this plane would completely disappear from the radar, and the passengers on the plane were completely unaware that a nightmare was quietly approaching. The MP3 continued to play the story of this flight. At 10:21, a small bird would hit the engine, and now the time had just reached 10:21. Suddenly, there was a violent impact, and Nick was frightened and jumped up from his seat. Nick could hardly believe all this.